All right, so let's go. Let's go. So, but I just want to understand that sometimes we don't know what business is. We think, oh, I'm doing this business now. I need to make money. I need to make money. And I tell you, you will not make money as those who go into business to make some level of profit that is bigger than money. Their money begin to follow them. Anyway, it's a master class. Profit itself is a master class, and we're not going in there today. I just want to tell you that there are businesses that are set up to give out money, and their profit is not to make money. Their profit is bigger than money, and money is pursuing them. It's something deep, but I don't want us to go there. But the elementary primary purpose of business is I do business to make money. I do business to make profit. But let me leave you without understanding. When next we come to do a dimension to what profit is, we can look at that. But business is not all about money. So let's go on. So today I'll be focusing on my topic that I was given, business productivity strategies for 21st century. How do you become productive in your business? How do you move to the next level of productivity in your business in the 21st century, where there are a lot of technology, a lot of noises, social media, noises all about the places, dimensions to business, things have changed. The way business has been done in the 19th century, in the 20th century, is no more the way business is done today. So how can my business move to the next level? How can I have what is called the business productivity strategies that's going to help me to move my business to the next level? So quickly, I'm going to take you through the 7 dimensions to business productivity. 7 dimensions I'm going to take you through. I want you to pick your pen and paper and take them one after the other. The first dimension to business productivity in the 21st century is technology is your first strategy. Is a big leverage. Make use of it. Business has gone beyond 4 walls of a room called office. Business has gone beyond a building called my office space. Business has gone beyond I am not in the office. Business has gone beyond, oh, it's our closing, it's our closing time. Oh, business has gone beyond I'm not in town. Business has gone beyond I'm not in the state, has gone beyond I'm not in the country. Business has gone into a level of technology, and it's a big leverage. You must take advantage of it. Your business can go on your phone. You can have so many apps you can download free of charge. Some you can pay for, but I tell you, there are countless opportunities online that you can put your business and that can give your business a leverage. Technology is key. Whatever business you are doing today, you can do it with any part of the globe if you have your devices connected to the internet. Whatever business you are doing today, you can have customers in any part of the world if your customers also have technology that you are using. In fact, what they need is a smartphone or a laptop. You are good. And let me quickly warn you, many of us have smartphones, but we are not smart. You are still struggling, sweating. You are not working smart. You are still working hard. Productivity has gone beyond working hard. You can sweat and yet you are not productive. You can sweat and yet you are not making profit. You can sweat and yet you are not making progress. Having a laptop, having an internet is a window to the world of your business or for your business. Having a smartphone with internet, 500 naira, data, 100 naira data, in fact, 50 naira data can bring your business to the world, depending on what's in your mind. So data plus technology can take your business to the globe. The latest app today, if you go Google it, more of them are productivity apps. You can Google productivity apps. You find them there. Zoom we are using today is productivity app. Google has a lot of productivity apps. Google Drive, Google, Google Sheet, Google Data. I mean, they have everything you see on Google app. They are all productive. Hangouts, Microsoft. I mean, I don't know Microsoft Hangouts. I mean, I think it's Meet. Google have Google Hangouts. Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, all these apps, they are free, yet they are productivity tools. If you are not taking advantage of technology, you are wasting away in this century. If you are not taking advantage of free apps, you are in a world that the world is giving to you, but you are not potentially taking charge or taking advantage of those opportunities. There are apps for your team to meet, Slack. There are apps for you to discuss. There are apps for calculation. There are apps to know where to invest. There are apps, to know to do meetings. There are apps to talk to large crowd. There are apps to do presentation. I have an app that helps me to do my recordings of my presentations. I don't need to now do recording, go and get recorded. No, everything is online. So you must be able to know exactly what is my business doing. Which tools? There are apps that helps you to record, that turns your speeches to books, speech to text. You can turn those texts to books. So if you're a lazy writer, start talking to your laptop. Or if you're a good writer, I want to turn it to, you can turn those those texts to words. If you don't know how to read them, you can ask there's Google Read. There's a particular app again, that robots that helps you to read all that you have written in Oyinbo's man language. Even if you don't have the intonation, they will read it for you the way. So take advantage of technology. Technology is, on your phone. There are free apps on your phone. Are you taking advantage of them? There are free apps on your system. Are you taking advantage of them? Are you taking advantage of free websites, free blogs, free platforms where you can share your thoughts through the power of technology? Technology is a leverage. It can take your business to the next level. It can take your business to the next level. Take advantage of it. Technology is key. Use it. Number two, collaboration. Collaboration. One of the most powerful things you need to know is productivity is no more about me, my idea, my ideas, my thing, my work, me alone. Productivity has gone beyond that. The new productivity today is collaboration. Collaborate. Somebody is good at something. Collaborate. Put your own, your strength on the table. Collaborate with somebody's strength. Today, I am a co-founder and a co-owner of collaborated with somebody who's a programmer, IT person who is a lord in that industry. All I need to put on the table is my ideas. All I need to put on the table are my ideas, my concept, my thinking. That idea would die in my mind if I do not collaborate, because I cannot code. I cannot, to start to learn developing now and then start to develop my own. So I want you to look within your team, look within your group, look within, people that you can trust. Collaborate with them. There are IT experts all around. There are guys who are very good in coding, who are very, they cannot code their own ideas. They are looking for people who have ideas. There are people who have, who have them. Don't be selfish Today's productivity is not selfishness. You know how to write all that you can write. Give somebody to edit for you. Collaborate with somebody to co-author with you. I wrote a book on productivity. It's called Organizational Productivity. The 4 dimensions to organizational productivity or something like that. That I wrote 2 years ago. I wrote it together with the #1 productivity guy in the world. I collaborated. I had the idea, but if I've written the book alone, the book will not go far. So I collaborated with somebody who is also an expert in that field, who is a global expert. And we joined together, we wrote a book, and the book is on Amazon today. Imagine that book will be inside my stomach. So you need to collaborate. Today's productivity is not competition anymore. Nobody is competing with you. There are no competition in today's world. There are complementary dimensions to productivity. Complement, no competition. Your customers will be your customer. You must be something you have as an edge. I'm going to teach you that will give you edge in the midst of competition. So you're not swallowed up in competition. All you need is complementary. All you need is to do your own, bring your best foot, out, put your best, ace on the table, and then you see things happening for you. Do not die with your ideas alone. Many have gone to the grave with their fantastic ideas, wonderful ideas, and yet they are not. And yet they are poor. They are not productive. They are struggling. They are hustling with their idea, single idea. Nobody celebrates your idea inside of you. People celebrate your ideas when your ideas are out. Therefore, collaborate with experts. Collaborate with people who have better technology, better expertise, better advantage, better things. It could be funding. You can collaborate for somebody to fund you. You can collaborate for somebody to give you technical support. Somebody can give you that office. Someone can give you that laptop. Someone can give you, there are a lot of things you are looking for is in the hand of somebody else. Why will you die alone, thinking alone, finding a way alone, struggling alone? The new productivity today is not what they taught you in school. When you're writing your exam, you cover your notes, you cover. That is for that level. When you move to today's productivity, you don't cover your notes, you share. That's what I'm telling you. You share your notes. Guys, this is what I'm doing. With trusted people, with trusted hands. And if you cannot find trusted people, then you should check your own integrity. That means you too you are not trusted in some areas. So if you can show your trust, you also earn some people's trust. Not everybody, of course. Find the people you can entrust your ideas with. Find people you can entrust your heart with. Find people you can entrust what you do with. And before you know, they can also collaborate with you. Your strength will bring their weakness will go down, your weakness will go down, and strength with strength will always come out in a better way and to be a better product, better business for the world to see. All right? Number 3, measure your productivity per hour, not per month. Fighting war against distraction. AY was asking, but I was asking a question that I said, okay, when we are doing physical meeting, people come late. Oh, they say, I'm coming from the island. Oh, I'm coming from, Lagos by the express, there's traffic. But when we are also doing Zoom, or we are doing virtual meetings, people come late. And I was laughing. Is much more now online than ever before. I've gotten 3 Zooms today, 3 Zooms, if there's any grammar like that. I had 3 Zooms today, and I have countless Zooms that did not attend. Distractions. And immediately I go on social media. Somebody is sending something. Somebody is saying something. WhatsApp. Oh, messages on your group messages. Oh, personal message, text messages. Oh, somebody's calling you from, somewhere. As I was taking this meeting, someone was coming from Canada. Someone was calling somewhere. And then before you know, you forget things because the same device you use for your virtual meetings, the same device you use for your social meetings. So there's opportunity for you to get to the office and on your system, on your laptop, put on the internet, and then you are distracted. And then what's supposed to be done in a week, what's supposed to be done in a day, what's supposed to be done in a month is not done at all. Therefore, be asking yourself every hour, how far, how productive am I? How productive are we? If you don't ask that question, let somebody ask you. Get somebody to ask you, how far? How are you doing? What's going on? How far with the project? And that's why people like us, we earn our money through productivity coaching. You can take me as your coach. You can assign me as your coach, but you know what? You pay me. But you know what? By the time I follow you up, you will be productive. Why? I will be on your neck. We will look at the challenges that you have on your way. We take it off, and then we set you on a goal, and then we're on a project together. So many people don't achieve anything because they think at the end of the month we'll see how far. By the end of the month, it will be too late to measure your productivity. Productivity today should not be measured at the end of the month anymore. Should be measured per hour. So ask your staff, how far? Ask your neighbor, how far? Because they can be distracted being online, yet they are not working. Let me quickly warn you. Somebody can be in the office space and not in the office. Somebody can be at work and yet not working. Somebody can physically be at work with system, with internet. In fact, the person has logged in. The person has logged in and said, oh, this person has come to to work. Yet the person is just browsing, checking social media, checking on his mates. How far, guys? I don't want to check on you. Hope you are doing well. I'm in the office. Hope you are good. And then activity, no productivity. So if you have a metrics to check in your office, don't check. When did you come to the office? I came early, 7 o'clock. When are you going out? I'm going 5 p.m. That person might have not done anything or has done little or nothing. So every hour, ask yourself, how productive am I? Ask your neighbor, ask your staff, how far? What are you guys doing? Where are you now? What have you done? Okay? Don't let it be at the end of the month anymore, because distraction is much more today than ever before in history. Gone are those days when there are no phones. Okay, when there are phones, that are the 000, the big, the grand phone. You can't be distracted. You can only be distracted when the phone rings. You can read your books, you can read your hard copy books, you can do other stuff, you can have physical meetings, you can do other stuff. But now, you on your phone to work, there are many distractions, many things popping out. In fact, if you're not careful, some website will be popping out. So some porn adult website will be pumping your face. And if you're not careful, if you click it, you're already in trouble. And that will take you to another site, before you know you are off your work. Therefore, today's productivity is checking your productivity, measure your productivity per hour, not per month. Number 4, use social media. Leverage for your business brand on the social media. But I say very quiet now. If you are hearing me, I want you to just say yeah on the chat box. Let me be sure that I'm talking to some people. Just on your chat, just say yeah. If you are hearing me, let me know. Let me have a sign. I say yeah. If you are hearing me, please. If I don't get that, I will not continue. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Oh, good. All right. Great. I mean, my grammar, it's not a bad something. That social media is not a bad thing. It's a leverage, but it must come with wisdom for your business. You can ask your question when I'm done. When I'm done, there'll be time for question and answer. All right, thank you. You can leverage your business brand on them, right? But you know what? You must have the will on how to handle them. Okay, so let me give you an example of how profitable social media can be, all right? So I belong to a group on LinkedIn called Productivity Future. It was that group I used to post my thoughts. I share my thoughts with the group. In the group, there are productivity experts around the world in that group. I share my thoughts from one corner in Lagos with my data and my smartphone, my smartphone, all right? And you know what? Every thought I shared was getting to them in America, was getting to them in Canada, was getting to them in would you like to join our World Productivity Congress in Canada? And that was my window to Canada. I got my first speaking engagement in Canada because of LinkedIn. That was productive. But you know what? I was using my data productively. I've gotten countless of jobs on Facebook. Guys who have met me, you know, on Facebook, who has given me. I've gotten some connections online through social media. I've done some stuff with some guys. I saw, oh, can you do this for us on Instagram, on Facebook? Fantastic. I've made so much money on social media. But you know what? If you are not careful, these tools can also be a distracting tool for your productivity. It's a two-edged sword. It can help you to achieve more, help you to also go down more. Permit my play on. Somebody's on social media. The person has data and say, hello guys, I don't want to check on you guys. How you doing, guys? Hope you are good. I just don't mind these guys. They'll just stroll value sense. So get my quotation. Anybody who have that does not have matter will never be mattered. I mean my grammar. Anybody who have data on the social media, right? That does not have matter. Matter means content. You will never be mattered when people are checking through social media. Now, people are asking you, what are you really posting? You don't have matter. You don't have content. Don't mind them, Jerry. Then people will not. They will not matter. Your words will not matter. You will write rubbish. They will just skip through. You show your bum, you show your cleavage, you show you show your nakedness, you just show you. Of course, you have people that will follow you, but you know what? You don't matter to them. They know that you don't mind him. Let's go to. So when you don't have matter content, your data becomes useless. So you can post on the blogs, link to your social media platforms, to your Facebook, YouTube. Read about this one. You can do that too, and there are short videos today on YouTube, on Instagram, that you can just drop, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you have made sense. And those they call it reels. I mean reels. I don't know what they call it in YouTube. I mean there are short one like that on YouTube, on Instagram, and I'm sure Facebook also have that. Sharp one. You can drop values every second. Drop value. People will respect you. They will ask. Your business will go up. Your business will have, your business brand will have, a visibility. People will click to check your website. They will click to go and know what you are doing. But if you don't have social media, you will just be winking in the dark. Nobody sees what you are doing. Oh, I'm doing advert on newspaper. How many people are reading newspaper today? How many people are buying the hard copy newspaper? In fact, many people have moved to the online newspaper. So Punch online, Vanguard online, every one of them, they are coming online now because they know that your market has moved, your audience have moved from the hard copy to the social media. How do you position yourself? Content, data, matter, that will take you to the next level, right? I hope you're getting something. Number 5, I'm going to 7, and I'm almost there. Number 5, think global. Set and sell global. I was expecting my friends. I posted it on Facebook and on LinkedIn. friends who are not in Africa, they can click and they can be hearing me right. They can be on this call right away. So when I was put, I was not thinking of Nigeria. I was not thinking of Lagos. I was not thinking of Ikeja. I was not thinking of Lekki. I was not thinking of my own area of my sphere, my sphere of influence in my jurisdiction or my continent alone. I'm thinking global. Anybody can hear me. So as I'm positioning my thoughts, am I positioning my thoughts in a global dimension? So when you are talking about your business, you must set your business on a global path. How do you do that? Do your business have global visibility? And how do you get that? Do you have online presence? Do you have a website? Do you have a blog? Do you have a social media handle? When they Google your business name, what comes alive? Will you say error, 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 error? That means that business does not exist. Any business, quote me, any business that is not online in this century is dead. Come again. Any business that you are doing that when they Google and they find out, any search machine or search engine and it's not coming out, it's not coming alive, that business is dead. Oh, what do you mean? I'm selling in my area. Maybe I'm selling on my street. People are buying. You are I don't care. As much I'm eating and I'm okay. You are living below the world's capacity of business today. Therefore, spend money on technology. Buy good phones. Buy smartphone. Get free website or pay somebody to do a website for your business. Go on LinkedIn. Have a LinkedIn page or profile for your business. It's free. Go on Facebook. Put it there. Have a group for your business. Have a Facebook. There are a lot of things that Facebook have created today. Have a business account on Facebook, free of charge. Think global. Have WhatsApp. Have a WhatsApp number for your business. Have a business WhatsApp. They can call you in any part of the world. Let me blow your mind. The graphic work one time, so I was looking for graphic, and then my graphic guys were not available, and then the other one did not do a good job. I put it on LinkedIn. I said I need a graphic artist. I got more than 80% of non-Nigerians, non-Africans telling me they can do, and they came on my WhatsApp advertising what they could do, especially in India. They sent me all because graphics I don't need to see them. I send the content, they return back my content, and I pay. You can use PayPal. And let me also warn you, how many of you have how they can pay you globally? You are doing business, you only have bank account in Naira and Kobo. That is a bad business. Domiciliary account is free. Tell your tell your accountant. Tell your bank office, what do you call it? Your officer, the one that's my account officer, thank you, to open a dummy account for you. Dummy account is free. Have account in dollar, in pounds, in yen, in pounds. It's open, it's free. You are already setting yourself well for global markets. And let me also add this. Do you have a Bitcoin account? People can pay you. They can pay through Bitcoin. You don't have all this and you are arguing and you are saying you are poor. If you are poor, it is not God's problem. It is your problem because God has already positioned the world to eat out of every part of the world. You can have customers from any part of the world. I do have. My first 2 clients were Americans. I met them in Ghana first time, and then from there, it's been virtual. And I have many people that I'm working with today that I've not seen them face to face. I have one of my business partners in India. We have not met face to face. We have done countless of things. We have done countless of transfer. There's PayPal. There's a Paystack. This new one. You know them. You can pay anybody in any part of Africa. Flutter Waves, any part of Africa. I have customers in Kenya. They pay. Don't waste your business capacity. Set it. and sell it global. Thinking global is a mindset. You have to begin to think, what I'm saying, is it global? What I'm selling, is it global? Can it be globally bought? Does it cut across continent? Does it cut across the world? Therefore, begin to think in that dimension. Your solution in this part of the world can also be a solution that can be sold in Cotonou, can be sold in Ghana. But the question, you are not visible in Ghana. They can't see you. Somebody can pay. I mean, I was in Nigeria here one day, and then Microsoft Kenya called me. I saw Kenya. I was thinking they were 419. I think they are 419. So they called me. They said they want to come and speak for them in Kenya. I was saying they were 419. So I asked them to send me mail. By the time I saw their track mail that they have been discussing me with Microsoft Nigeria, I was shocked. They have been discussing about productivity experts in Africa. My name came alive. I was in one corner here in Lagos, one corner, and I saw the mail. You see, nobody cares about where you are. They didn't even ask for my university certificate. They didn't even know if I've gone to school. They didn't even know where I was staying. All they saw online was I was productivity expert in Africa, and they needed my attention. They needed my service, and they let me shock you. I was flew to Kenya on their tickets, on their bills. I was fed for 2 days on their bills. All the money I spent in the hotel on their bills. All the things in the fridge and freezer, I ate it on their bills. Breakfast, lunch in the hotel on their bills. They took me out they brought me back to Nigeria on their bills. They flew me back to Nigeria on their bills. The cab dropped me in my house on their bills, and they also paid me dollars on their bills. Because my business was positioned globally, my language was positioned globally, my solution was positioned globally, my pattern, my readiness was global. Therefore, when global opportunity came, called, I took opportunity, that appeared before me. So you must think it is possible. So when they need to pay, they say, I didn't have dollar account. Can you convert it to naira? Can we go to Malam? Can we go? No, you don't do that anymore. I have a dummy account. I have this thing. I do that. People pay me in dollars here in Nigeria, and I do a lot of stuff in America. So it does not matter where I am in the world. All I just need is just to position myself globally, and for me to have a global mind, global thoughts, global products, and global customers will be available for you. All right. I hope you're learning something. I'm about to wrap up now. Number 6, go lean. Go lean. Reduce spending on waste. The 21st century business strategy today is not about spending and spending. It's about, what do I need to spend money that will give me highest return? If you have done what is called 5S, you know how to put your office in order. It doesn't cost you money. All it costs you is just for you to put things, because if you don't put things in order, you will spend more money looking for things that you didn't keep very well. Business first, customer second. Business concept first, customer second, office third. Because office can be in a hotel, office can be in a lobby, office can be somewhere you can meet your customer. You can even take your business to meet your customer. You don't need office space. I mean, office, office building, let me say. You can have office space. And that's why today people are using space, workspace. What you need is address. Oh, wow, see office. It's all waste of money. When what you are doing does not require big office, have a small office, reduce spending on wastes. Sometimes we also, we spend money, we buy data. We buy it and ask your friends, come and browse. Say, I get internet from Africa, come and browse. Wastes. If you must be, because part of the thing that is waste or our waste of time can kill productivity. Waste of resources can kill productivity. Waste of knowledge can kill productivity. Sometimes some of you know too much. You know too much. You have so much on your mind. It's waste. Waste of knowledge, waste of skill. You have too much skill, and you're not using them. You can write, you can speak, you are not speaking, you are not writing. You are poor. Yet you are learning something, you are learning something else. You keep learning and learning, and you are not using the little one you have. Go lean. Go lean. Be a man or woman of little thing, but know it well. Flour, well established. Dangote transport, Dangote logistics. Most of these don't happen at the same time. They happen one step after the other. I'm not saying you can't go into many businesses, but I'm saying reduce waste so you can focus on the focus. Focus on customers, focus on products, focus on things that bring returns, focus on meetings that bring returns. Don't go to meetings. Your productivity, you. Therefore, you are going down and you are crying, help, help, help. It's because you are feeding waste. When you feed waste, your productivity is choking, choking. But when you reduce waste, you'll be light and be lighter for productivity. So if you want to know more about lean productivity, you can Google that, find out about the Kaizen, system of productivity, learn about the 5S of productivity, the Kanban and all that. I mean, just in time kind of productivity. And I mean, a lot of them. I mean, I have to spend money to learn this, to get my green belt on Lean Sigma. Green belt. I'm working on my black belt. So what am I trying to say? You must know how to manage. So you're not just a spend. I know they need to call you, put it on. I'm just saying that, man, you must know. I don't know your business than you, but I'm just saying, when you don't need something, shut it down. Just be open, just like that. It can choke your productivity, chop your productivity, and choke you out. All right, number 7, be creative. Come out of the park. Today's business, nothing new. Oh, nothing new again. The 21st century, before it used to be the agrarian age. Later it became, I'm not sure if I got it very well. It became the .com age, computer age, and then information. Any topic you are thinking about, Google it. Somebody have talked about it. Anything you are thinking about, go to YouTube. You find it. Any skill you want to learn is already on YouTube, free of charge. So it's not about information. Talk about anything, just Google it. Just use any search engine. You find it there. Why? Because we are no more an information age. We are in innovation age. And how do you become innovative without being creative? Creativity. Mr. Performance. If I say I'm productive, Mr. Effectiveness. If I say I'm productive, that's going to be Mr. Efficiency. If I say I'm productive, I say I am Mr. Results. So the point will we remember you for? How will your own be different? So if you're into writing, what kind of writing will you write? What will you put into your, and that's why I like a lady, Chiamanda. She have a style of writing. Young lady, a style of writing. Walo Soyinka still have a writing style and creative mind. different from Chinua Achebe, different from Olarotimi, for those who are in the writing world. So if you say international speaker, if you look at a guy like Brent Tracy, he has his own style of writing, style of speaking. The same America. Oh, Brown, what's this Brown? Something Brown. I forgot about his name now. Brown has his own style, of speaking, of writing. You want to talk about, great guys. I'm just saying that their names are escaping my mind. But you know what? It is the creativity that distinguishes you from the market space. For those who are starting church, you are preaching the same thing. Jesus is Lord. Salvation. That's the cocoa of the message of the church. Okay, bringing people to Christ. But you know what? If you are not creative, that same message is everywhere. Everywhere, the same message. The same deliverance message everywhere. If your own is also the same as what others are doing, people will not come to you. Les Brown, thank you. Les Brown, thank you. And this other guy this guy didn't go to school. This guy didn't go to school. That's metaphysics. I'm seeing his face like this. I just I remember his name too. So this guy, they're in America. They are all speakers, but you know what? They have their different styles. Anthony Robinson, thank you, Anthony Robinson. I can see his face. I just forgot his name. Yeah, Anthony Robinson you can never compare him with other speakers in the same America. Creativity. Before he starts, he will play music. They will dance as if they are in church. They dance in Anthony Robinson's class. They dance as if they are in church. They give testimony. They do miracles there too. In fact, for those who don't go to church, they go to Anthony Robinson's church, so to say. And if you say you're a pastor, there are countless churches everywhere. What will distinguish you? If you say you are into IT, there are thousands of IT guys, thousands of developers everywhere. Tell me any business that somebody is not doing. Tell me what. If you say electrical, electronics, you're a builder, you are a real estate, thousands of people are selling houses today. Thousands. I said thousands, millions. All over the world. But the question is, what will distinguish you in creativity? So quickly write it down. You need a time where you shut down from all activity. You need to shut down, especially for those who are in this part of the world of Lagos or in Nigeria, where you are busy. Social media, you will not be creative that way. Sometimes you need to shut everything down and go and have what's called a personal retreat to rejig yourself. And that will take me to you. If you can join us next Saturday, I'm not advertising, for a boat cruise, where you can be on top water, where you can cool off your head. You can be creative in that environment. The way you have been doing business, that's why you have not grown. You have not made much money. You have been in the same spot. You are not creative. Your customers are tired of that old style. Number two, you need to question everything. Don't just believe everything you hear. Question it. Why would I not be able to do this? Why would they say people like me don't do this? Why would they say our business don't do this? Why would they say we can ask questions? Why? Ask questions like children. Ask questions like babies. Why? Daddy, why? Mommy, why? Daddy, why? You must also be asking questions. Government, why? My staff, why? Why can't we do it? Why can't it be done? Why can't we get it? Why can't we take this our business to Australia? Why can't we have Oyinbo man buying from us? Why? As you are asking the why, your creativity knowledge will be coming alive. Number three, you must also be ready to fail. Try it and fail. Try it and fail. That's where you become an expert in creativity. You try it, you fail. You try another style. You try it, you fail, try another style. Those who are afraid to try will never be innovative. Those who are afraid to try will never get results that is outstanding. So to come out of the park, you must have been able to try over and over, fail over and over, and learning new things. Number four, you must have with your team called brainstorming. Brainstorming with your team. Call guys together. Guys, what do you think about this? And when you are brainstorming, the law of brainstorming, no bad idea. Every idea on brainstorming table is a best idea that can generated. Don't shut anybody down. Well, let me quickly just let me just digress. When Steve Jobs was about to create the first iPhone, It brought together professors, students, workers, nurses, doctors, teachers. I mean, everybody, young, old, retiree, and was asking them, what will you want to be in a phone? What will an ideal phone be for you? Oh, so I want a phone that I can, I can hear music in it. I can load all my music in. You put it down. Oh, I want a phone that I can browse. I can check information as a professor. I want to read my book by PDF. I want a phone like that. Oh, someone said I want a phone that I can check my S status. I want a phone. I mean, everybody brought their ideas on table. Do you know what? Steve Jobs created the first iPhone, probably the second, updated one, with all the ideas of all these people on the brainstorming session. So when you're on the table of brainstorming, no bad idea. Some idea will be crazy. But let me also warn you, when you start with ideas, your ideas will be general ideas, the ones you are used to, the one you used to know. But when you stretch your brain a bit, stretch your brain, a little more, you go to a level where things are not making sense anymore. Wow, that's it. That's it. How can you be selling pizza in traffic? That's crazy. Today, people are selling asu in traffic today. That's crazy. Asu is sold on the spot. How can you be selling? How can you be selling health? How can doctor be online? How can doctor be attending to a physician? I mean, to clients or what they call the patient online? How can just an app be solving problem? That's somebody thinking crazily. Today, my wife she's a cook and she also is event planner. There's an app you can order your food, any kind of food, and it will be delivered to you. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy thinking. So don't ever stay in your normal thinking. Stretch yourself a bit and go to the realm of craziness. That will distinguish you in the market. That will give you the edge that others don't have. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have all the time, but if I have time, I would love to give everybody this my new book, but I will not give it free because people will not read it if it is free. But I can give a very massive discount for those who want it. It's called The 21 Lies of Productivity. We have been lied to over the years about what productivity is. Get a copy if you're interested. Drop your email. I'll get a big discount, but I will not give it for free because if you get it, I'll not read it. So that will be available. I think with these few words of mine, I'm able to convince and not to confuse you that move to the next level and in this 21st century are very, very essential. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hang my mic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Remi Dairo, for that challenging and very inspiring presentation. We appreciate you, and I'm sure everyone on this platform, you've learned a lot. It's not just one or two.
Sorry,
You've learned
Dan,
a lot.
we can't hear you. Can you
Oh,
speak
okay.
louder?
I'm done. I'm done. Thank you.
How about now? Is it clearer?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say thank you very much to Mr. Remi Dairo for the presentation. It's really been very informative. It's really been challenging and yes, inspiring. I believe everyone on this platform must have learned a lot from this presentation. I want to ask if we have questions. Please let's raise our hands.
Daniel, you are not audible enough. Can you add more power to your voice?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me from
Is
here?
it better now?
Okay,
Is it better now?
come in a little bit?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Please enable my second device so that I can do from there. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Bless you. You are here. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for meeting us all.
Okay, so I'm sure you can hear me.
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
Can everybody
Yes,
hear
we
me?
can.
Yes, we can,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, so let me start by thanking, will I say doctor or professor Remi Dairo I want to specially thank you for accepting to come and for pouring out your heart to us here today. What you have given to us, I know what it will cost people to actually sit under you and hear you. This is quite expensive. This is huge that you have given to us today. I want to apologize for not being here at the beginning. We are talking about productivity today. So I woke up early this morning at about 6, 7 a.m. getting ready for my flight from Asaba for 11 a.m. So I had a few meetings. So while getting ready, I was told that flight has been moved to 2:30. So I sat down a little bit, did a few more meetings, and rushed to the airport by 1. And I got to the airport by 1 for a flight of 2:30. And when they printed my boarding pass, it was 4:30. Okay, so I sat for 4:30, and they didn't say anything till it was 5:30. Okay, so we left Asaba at about 6 o'clock, and I touched a ground in Lagos at about 6:25. So you can see how the system wastes productivity. That is my day today. That is how I have been. But thank God for what Mr. Remi Dairo has shared today. Technology. Technology has enabled me to remain productive today. So I've joined this meeting while I was on my way from the airport. I think I joined from the time he started to speak till now. I just got back to base and trying to set up my system. So indeed, there are a lot of things that fight productivity, but I want to thank Mr. Remi Dairo. Please, can everyone in this house help me go to the chat room and say a massive thank you to our brother Remi Dairo for a wonderful session today. I hope he's still here, because I know he's a global man, so it's possible that he's logged on to another meeting right now, so I will not be surprised. Is Remi Dairo still here? Okay. Please just help me say the thank you. Just share it anyway. Daniel, please take a snapshot of everybody here. We are going to encourage everybody to get his book. That's the little we can do. We are buying the book. We are buying the book. So let everybody try and buy the book. This program, you could pay up to 100,000 naira to attend when a Remi Dairo is facilitating the program. So he's a president of the Institute of Productivity, and Innovation in Nigeria and beyond here. So we don't want to take it for granted. Let us please all do well to buy the book. Yeah, shared 7 things. I'm not going to spend your time today. We have spent a good quality time today here. But I just wanted to say that the 7 things he has shared, please let us note it down. Let us note it down. While I was speaking, I noted everything down. From the first one, which is technology, to collaboration. He said, don't be selfish, to measure your productivity per hour, not per month, to leverage social media, to think global, set and sell global, go lean and do away with waste, and of course, be creative, come out of the pack. So everything he has shared today, they have a way of making, us advance. Let me tell you, it is not those that are here. There are many things people are hearing today or people hear today. It is those that do what they hear. I want to end with this today while we are taking questions. So you can please send in your questions while I round off this. Productivity is both sacrificial and tasky, but rewarding. Don't think that productivity is going to just be easy. From all he has put down today, we will see that productivity is both sacrificial and tasking. You need to make some sacrificial move to be productive. You also need to know that productivity requires consistency. Consistency. You have to be consistent. You have to sow today. You have to sow tomorrow. You have to continue to push. He shared a few thoughts concerning him. I mean, at times I receive invitation from people that I don't even know globally because of technology as well. But you have to be consistent. You have to be known for something. What are you known for? Continue, even if it doesn't look as if it is paying. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I'll hand over to Ayo and to Daniel for the question and answer time. I want to appreciate your coming. I want to say that my joy will be complete when you indeed put to use the things that we are learning here today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on board. You're welcome. Good to hear from you. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Mr. Remi Dairo, for that wonderful session. There are quite some points he highlighted that I think is worthy of note. We have this session recorded, but I wouldn't want to take much of our time, but we talked about using our data for what matters. Talking about collaboration in this time and dispensation we are in, leveraging on technology, like Mr. Blessing rightly mentioned. These are few things I feel, and to personally assess ourselves on a monthly and a yearly basis. It's time for question and answers, please. If you have anything whatsoever you want him to throw or share some light on, could you please just raise up your hand? So I will give you the privilege to do that. Do you have any question? Yeah, Mr. Remi Dairo is back in the forum now. Do you have a question? Could you just raise up your hand? Let's identify. Let me check the chat room. Okay. Yeah, people are saying thank you, RD, thank you, Remi Dairo, thank you, Remi. Thank you for coming to make this event a success. Any question? Does anybody have a question? You could just raise your hand or drop it in the chat forum so we can take it and discuss it. Mr. Remi is back.
Someone was raising hand before. I don't know what the person wanted to ask. You can check.
Okay. 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 The person, well, I couldn't pick. I was listening, but the person will just try and raise it up again. Somebody's asking, can we please have the recorded version of this? Well, the organizer will decide on that and get back and say that precisely right now. Question and answer.